Okay, so I decided to build my Kujou Sara, but I also want to build my subscriber count. 152 away from 2,500. Guys, do it. Come on, we got this.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
So I think for this video, I'm just going to use her on teams that I'm actually going to use her on. So I'm not going to make any special team where it's like, oh, she's like mega buffed. Even though, I mean, if you look at this team, she's mega buffed. Like, it's weird how her best team is probably her best team. Maybe Beto instead of Raiden would be our character that we use. But yeah, overall, Kujou Sara on this team is probably the best performance you're actually going to get for her. Wait, no, because Beto may give Electro resistance decrease, but Raiden with her E skill gives damage bonus based on how much energy it costs, and Kujou Sara's burst costs 80 energy. So, I don't know.
Stupid!
Oh, the audio has broken. Okay, it's back. All right, the audio is back, and damage 37,000. Don't you love it? Yeah, but let me just, oh, well, no, Masanori's gonna, all right. Okay, I changed her build up a little more so we can see a higher number. I've seen Kujou Sara hit pretty strong, but I did kind of just forget that 36,000 isn't gonna be just 36,000. She actually has like her like spreads into different things. It's very weird, honestly. Okay, how you doing, Masanori? Alrighty, and the audio broke again for some reason.
I was? Yeah, you're gonna get shot.
Why? I don't know, but it did. So now we saw 90-something thousand. Not good again, and yeah. I do have another thing that I want to try out for Kujou Sara, which is her C2. It's dependent on her C2. And I do find that sometimes when I'm using my Raiden, I will have like a second to spare before I'm actually able to use her burst. So this might actually help me line up my, you know, abilities, right? So here we are. Great. The audio, it's still sort of broke, I think. But here we go. And 145. But I'm not sure necessarily if Kujou Sara actually had the attack buff active there. Man, the audio just does not want to work right now. I have no idea why it's like this. But, oh, well, 90,000. That feels right if we're not going to get buffed. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
No wonder Kujou Sara went from 90,000 to like 150,000. Her C6, right? Yeah, you're also able to take advantage of her C6, so that is pretty good. What I've been doing, I'm just going to explain it now.
This is big brain time.
Basically, you pop her E skill. Oh, then you get hit. You can actually, what I saw very clearly is that you're able to use your Q skill and it won't snapshot as soon as you press your Q skill. It must be like closer to when you are firing your lightning bolt, right? So the thing popping, right? And then, you know, we do this and it pops right before she fires the lightning bolt. And I guarantee, well, all right, listen, I'm pretty confident that she's fine. All right. But I'm pretty confident that either maybe it doesn't snapshot at all, which is probably the case. And yeah, it would make a lot more sense if that burst just didn't snapshot. And because as soon as the thing hits her, then it'll do, you know, the extra damage, which is really, really good. So you just press her E skill, then you fire the Q skill, then you switch into Raiden, and then demolish. Let me see. We didn't really see the trails, but yeah, the trails only do 64%. Honestly, 778%. I guess we don't really have a set doing anything for us.
2 seconds later.
So we are getting 44% elemental burst damage from this set right now. I think that's good enough. I think Emblem probably is Sara's best set. The one thing I have not done is I have not looked at Kujou Sara KQM because I'm pretty confident on this. I'm going to go look at that really quickly and we'll see if I need to completely re-record this video.
I know that sounds bad.
So this is how I think a lot of people's Kujou Saras are going to look when they actually sort of build them. So here's my Kujou Sara. You know, I would like, you know, what, 2.1% more crit rate, and then I'm comfortable with her. I like having 70% crit rate. That's generally where I think is reliable.
Write that down, write that down!
148 crit damage, not bad, and then 176 energy recharge. She really doesn't need that much considering we're using on a Raiden team, but I have found that in some Spiral Abysses that I do need to recover my energy because Raiden, this is a C3 Raiden problem. She'll kill the enemy too fast, right? My C3 Raiden, she kills the enemy too fast, and then I'm left with a team that doesn't have all of their energy. Like, I'll be in mid-rotation, and Raiden won't be able to recover everybody's energy. So it is a problem with C3 Raiden, so I needed to make sure that my Kujou Sara personally had energy recharge enough to, you know, quickly, you know, pop her E-skill, throw down that arrow, switch back into Raiden so Raiden can get her burst, but then also Kujou Sara feeds off of that too. Burst talent is level 11, and then obviously her E-skill is crowned. The amount of damage that Kujou Sara does is insane. Huh? If you consider her buff too.
I agree with that.
Right? The damage, she's probably like top 10 sub DPS supports, right? I would say she's probably like top 5, honestly, if we're considering that, and especially if you're considering also C3 Raiden on top of Kujou Sara's buff, definitely. Obviously, dependent on what character you're using, but looking pretty good. Yeah, and then the reason why most people use her, 60% crit damage, but you could also use her for her generic attack buff also, which, you know, on hypercarry Raiden is just something that you use, right? Artifact is 4-piece emblem. I've already shown this, and yeah, I think there's no real... I mean, we got the generic Bennett builds and all these, like, it's all just generic stuff. I have as much... Oh, one thing I need to say. Kujou Sara, I believe, is getting 10% energy recharge right now because of Kazuha. Let me switch to Skyward Harp real quick, and let's check Kujou Sara's energy recharge, 166. Yeah, so Kujou Sara was getting 10% from that, so yeah, it is something to be said. And honestly, this weapon at R5, like, the next time it's on a banner, I'm probably gonna wail out pretty hard and hope I get it, honestly, because this thing at R5 helps this team specifically so much. This team really needs help when it comes to, oh, Raiden killed the enemy too fast, oh no, I'm in trouble.
I'm in danger.
I need a quick and easy pickup for characters like this. So this weapon for me might be more useful than Freedom Sword, honestly.
What?
Like, that's how good this weapon is. Just the anything that gives energy recharge on certain teams can just skyrocket performance, right? Yeah, we can see my Kazuha, he is missing, you know, 22 elemental mastery, and sadly we are missing 152 subscribers before we're at 2,500. Would be really nice if you guys subscribed. Do it. Thanks. 1088, and then also Bennett is, you know, 13.
What do you mean by that?
And then obviously those just don't even matter. But yeah, I like Kujou Sara a lot. I might even crown her burst later. I mean, she scales a lot, right? Like, the amount that she scales is pretty good, but I figured leveling up to level 8 is, you know, a decent level, right? So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.